Besides, PK Clown isn't even in it. They don't even have their best roster up.
All right, let's go ahead and fast forward up here a little bit. We got
Don't forget your overlay.
Otter and True. I got it this time. Trying to rush down Boomstick or Maldahar right now, but Maldahar's been an absolute rock. I fast forwarded to the 3-minute mark right now, and so we got Otter and True in the pocket as Lithuanian. Interesting pick. And Andy is going to be... Andy's going Sicilian every time. He's on the flank every time. And he literally just castles up and starts trepping people immediately. And so it'll be interesting if some of those guys, while they're waiting, are watching this right now. Wiseman in the pocket again with Franks. It's pretty much... They literally found their formula, and they're just rolling with it. Teutons, Franks, Sicilians. Zayu elected to go Teutons as well. Probably a good choice to help out against the Sicilian player. And, Maldahar is able to hold up against this rush. Got a nice little clump going, but I do believe is sitting on a low pop. He's only sitting on 40 right now. Otter the same way. I think he wasted a lot at the beginning in that rush. And now is only sitting on about 40 pop as well. Whew. Freaking Andy getting a nice little raid into True's base. Not a whole lot of eco going on right now, so I guess more of just a distraction than any sort of significant kills there. But Maldahar's finally getting up going again, but Otter already getting the trebs out. He's going to start pounding down this castle before Maldahar can hammer it home. And listen, hey, we're already talking about it. Can the Juggernaut be stopped? And Otter and True got a really good jump on Maldahar, and we'll see if they can sustain it. Wiseman coming in up top, getting the Paladins coming and trying to shut down the assault here on Otter. Does a good job. Let's go back over to the east side of the map where Andy and Zayu are going at it, and we got a war going on right here. Andy is a very, very tough opponent to stop one-on-one, and Zayu is coming out to play.
What minute mark are you at?
I'm sitting on 7:40 right now.
All right, I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I think you can just go ahead and hit fast forward all the way to the farthest point you can go. Make it simple.
Okay.
Full send. True coming in with some Lightus and some Paladins, melee units to get going. And waging war. Andy with some good Ani snipes right there, and to get 3 or 4 of those down. But Maldahar's in trouble. Maldahar actually, he's fortifying up. He does not let these castles go down easy, and he's got enough trebs in here. He's going to finish off that castle, but I think he's going to lose this castle as well. Both guys just hammering on each other.
Dude, Otter One is doing his part, though.
Yeah. Otter One's been playing solid. If we're going to talk about another guy that maybe is playing above his draft position, Otter has been pretty solid every game. He didn't really have an answer for the double Cumin rush that one game. But and the games where he's playing like a pretty normal strat game, he's been very formidable.
And he's like we haven't seen anyone really stop Maldahar. And when you stop him or you stall him, and now Wiseman can't raid. Now he has the full send to Maldahar.
Yeah,
it's going to be different because True will build up. He will build up the center. They're going to get trade up. It's going to be a different game. Zayu can always build back. So we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Zayu does have a lot of room to build back. It looks like a lot of the army has been cleared out. Andy with the Sicilians is going to be fortified up pretty well. So that's going to be a struggle right there. And
he's not super fortified though. He's
you don't think
he's
so?
got he's got 3 towers. I mean, freaking Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Like on a counteroffensive, on a full counteroffensive, he can be broken. The only thing is they don't have siege rams on that side. Yeah. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Wiseman doing a really good job in the pocket. He's sitting on about 180 pop. Freaking Andy's about 185. True in the middle is only sitting on about 130 right now. And so Otter's, as good as he was playing at the beginning, Maldahar again.
I know.
Maldahar's the cockroach. This dude doesn't die. He is just continue to push and push and push. And yeah, this is hey, credit to Maldahar for playing well, but credit to Andy for, being prepared for the tournament, knowing everything that's going on. Oh, Cambridge says Lithuanian is a bad pick. Lithuanian, I think, so here's the deal. As the game goes on and as Kellen gets the relics, I think Lithuanian late game is a really, really good pick to run for someone like Kellen to run around with. Question is, if they're going to make it a late game.
Yeah, Kellen only has one relic, so I kind of understand what you're saying. It's a bad pick if you can't get the relics, but also, too, it's a matter of where the relics are, right? So he's got that one relic right there that he might be able to get. But Zayu's, he's losing his castles.
Yeah, Zayu's feeling the heat right now. We got all the catapults out, just letting it rain right now. And true, both sides, they're losing right now. This game, I would expect it to go longer since there's no longer a time crunch. Yeah, I mean, Cambridge, I agree with you. I think Frank's is probably, the overall best civ in the game. I mean, maybe people can argue with that. So, yeah, I mean, and especially with their paladins already being strong, coming from the pocket. I don't disagree with you there. But then again, Kellen's not too shabby of a player either.
Yeah.
I think one of the advantages with Lithuanians is their special unit gets that bonus, and I believe the lightest is cheaper than the paladins. I could be wrong on that. If one of the nerds in the chat want to double check that for us, that'd be great. Where's Green Dude right now? The Juggernaut. Nobody can stop freaking Andy's squad with Matt. They're literally doing the same thing every time.
It's like, who do you stop? Like Maldahar moves. Maldahar has moved his guy too. You see what I mean? It's like you have no place to just step up on them.
I mean, they doubled him as hard as they could too. Doubled as hard as they could. He doesn't die, and he just gradually expands. He's like one of those slow motion videos of a plant that, or not slow motion, that they speed up to super fast motion. It just gradually just gets bigger and bigger over time, and you can't do anything about it.
Do you see freaking Andy? Like, he is mining. He is mining Zayu's gold. I mean, he is just wow.
This is looking GG, but.
Yeah.
Zayu's sitting on 87 pop right now. True is maxed out at 200. I think Otter finally stabilized here. So, and Wiseman doing an excellent job of going up in the middle and putting pressure. If Wiseman can continue to put pressure on Kellen, it's going to be difficult for Kellen to get over and help out on the assault that freaking Andy's putting on right now.
He just can't be stopped.
Clear Capsule says Lithuanian used to be better, but really nerfed. Oh, they got nerfed recently. Oh, yeah, you know what? They did take away that relic bonus, so.
No, I think they took away the other bonus.
There's another one?
No, they took away that blacksmith upgrade, which really hurts, a lot.
Yeah, Clear Capsules, please enlighten us. Me and Tommy don't actually know a whole lot about the game.
Yeah.
We just like watching the Ani shots. So what is that what happened with the nerf? They powered Lightest up. So the Lightest are better? The Lightest are cheaper, right? Oh, the HP lowered. Blast Furnace. That's what you're talking about, Tommy, the Blast Furnace.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so it looks like Andy's stalling out a little bit. I mean, he's at a 152 pop. I'm just saying. 152 pop with 107 villagers.
This is just a tank coming down the field.
I mean, Zayu's just got to make an army? Maybe?
He's got nothing.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing left.
And Otter one has been able to stall. He's been able to stall Maldahar.
So here's the question I wanted for the chat. I was thinking about this last night. What are the top 5 civs? Because I was thinking about it, and I think most people would pick Frank as a top 5 civ. I think most people would pick Teuton. And then I was really thinking about it. I think Sicilian's a top 5 civ as well.
I don't think so. I got something against Italian, so.
Wiseman's doing an excellent job at just continuing to put pressure.
Yeah.
This is great. I mean, he's always just getting popped out. I mean, that is the one good thing about them. They this team, freaking Andy's team, they're just in a rhythm now. They're just doing the same thing.
They engage you early. They engage you early, full force.
Oh man. Maldahar still mowing it down. Wiseman putting another castle down. True's team is on the ropes, and
oh my gosh,
they just don't. So here's a weird choke point right here for Andy to navigate through. I mean, they are going to be pretty fortified. They're really going to need True to push here in the middle somehow against Wiseman to make things happen, but I think they're just going to continue to bleed.
Yeah. Makes you wonder though, what would have happened if Jimmy Piff Paff was in this tournament? You know.
I don't think as many people have been blessed with Jimmy Piff Paff's presence.
He was amazing.
Shout out to our boy Piff Paff. I wish he was a follower of GreekTV.
Maldahar is so close.
He's
so close to the tree.
And he's just sending Teutonic Knights right now. He's just in full send mode. Here finally comes some onagers though from Otter to hopefully help clean that up. Let's look at pop right now. Wiseman still popped out at 200. Let's look at resources. Otter's out of gold. Maldahar's pretty low on gold. Wiseman's sitting pretty at 2,000 food or 2,000 wood. So about 1,000 food, 3,000 gold. True still sitting pretty decent with about 1,000, 2,000 of food, wood, and gold right now as well. I think this is where I need that capture age at right now, Daywalker, huh? Here we go, True. Finally comes to the north side of the map and is able to help repel freaking Andy a little bit. Andy doing a good job of getting these castles up, though, so while True's able to slow him down, just not really going to be able to get much. I think True's in a predicament right now. I think the best strategy for him is to push the middle against Wiseman, but when he does that, he's going to leave his flanks alone, and they're just reeling right now. Zayu sitting at 140 pop, Otter sitting on 150, and the other team right now they're rolling.
Wiseman has probably about 70 paladins or 60 paladins queued up. Okay, he's already full pop. And he has. So that means he probably has 110 Frank Paladins on the board. So he's bringing them all over. It's a great strategy, but that's because though, Wiseman was in the second round. He was his second round draft pick, but he's being able to play in the pocket and just freely just go anywhere and pound you. It makes me wonder though, what if Maldahar wasn't there?
Yeah, if Maldahar wasn't there, they would have had. I have to go back and look. I mean, I know Otter was still on the board at that point. Who were some other guys that fell?
I would have liked to have seen
Paka and Paulad would have been, on this team instead.
Yeah.
So.
I would like to see Maldahar. I would have liked to have seen Maldahar, Backy, and Boom. I feel like they could have made some splashes here. But Boom and Backy did make a good splash with Siege, so we'll see.
Yeah. And Clown. I mean, see, that ended up being a well-rounded roster for them. I mean, Clown's See, I think I'm the only person that appreciates Clown's personality. Some people.
I love Clown.
I'm trying to think of like. I feel like Clown is like the fast food restaurant White Castle. People either love it or hate it. There's no in between.
I don't know though. Could you ever say people crave him?
I do. I think he's absolutely hilarious.
Okay, all right.
About a third of his jokes aren't funny, but it's still funny because they're not funny. I think I love him. It's great. He's like Johnny Carson. Even when his jokes don't land, they're still funny. All right, yeah, I think Wiseman's finally done putting pressure up the middle, and they're trying to go for the kill shot over here on Otter. Because Otters doesn't really have anything right now but castles, and Maldahar is just going to continue to move up with these trebs. Although, good job by Otter making use of these few Boyer that he has. But look at True sitting there mirroring Wiseman like he's Jalen Ramsey on Jamar Chase tomorrow, preventing him from getting in front of that treb and now pushing him back.
Let's see. I mean, Otter one is almost full pop. Kellen is still full pop.
Dude, that was amazing by True. I'm definitely clipping that. Remind me of that one.
Like, that was like the goal line stuff when the running back jumps up and so does the middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
exactly.
I have to say, Zayu, if he just has a little bit more of an army, he could start making a little bit more of a push. It's the game. We never said it was completely over.
No.
I mean, I think it's close. I think Zayu. I mean, Zayu's pop now though.
Yeah.
What is Kellen saying to these guys to keep him in it?
Don't worry, guys. We're in a great position.
Yeah.
We're in a great spot right now. and it's not just what he says; it's how he says it, how he delivers it. You know, you got to say it with that calm sense of confidence. Like, listen, guys, we're gonna lock arms, and we're gonna fight through this.
They just have to hold that trade.
Now, I don't know if I like. All right, so now, I mean, I thought Wiseman had a good idea of going to try to put Otter away. Oh, look at this castle by Freakin Andy. They're going for the kill shot on this left side now. Andy probably should just leave his side and start sending Anis this way and just run. Yeah, we got Cavs coming in. Although Otter is sitting there waiting with Trebs to get it going. But, yeah, this is – we're just flooding them in. I think True went to the other side with some Lightus, so we need another wave of a cavalry coming down here. Uh-oh. Looks like True's going the other way. And we're just streaming in Teutonic Knights, Frank Paladins, Onagers.
I love how Wiseman picked up the other relics, too, just to be a bastard. Right? I mean, that is pretty big. I mean, that's just good gameplay.
Yeah, that's great.
Look, he's going to clear up these Onagers, though. I think Wiseman, ran to, or I don't know what he was running to, but they're still fighting. They can see the trade, though.
So Otter's sitting on about 180 pop and 130. Am I looking at that right? Yeah, 130 for or is that 111? Do I have a? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that 131 or one? Yeah, it looks like 130 villagers. I don't know.
He's popped at 99.
He's got a lot of Halbs in here, and it's just like when you got Halbs and you're going against Teutonic Knight, I know Otter's low on gold. He's sitting on 500 right now, so doesn't have the chance to make the stronger units. But those Halbs just might as well be, crash dummies against Teutonic Knights.
Yeah, but you're hoping the Lightus will offset that, and the Halbs will eventually engage the Paladins. It's just Zayu's just. I know it's hard, but Freakin Andy's slowed down over there. You gotta push him back.
Yeah,
gotta be able
I think at this point he's just too deep with too much stuff. I mean, it's gonna be a long way to go against Sicilian.
Oh yeah, it's
And
Like,
so,
look at all these Trebs over here. They're gonna lose their trade now, probably.
yeah, I think Andy really just needs to say, screw it, I'll give up my base right now. Like, good luck trying to knock down all those towers and castles. Like, full send Cavaliers and whatever insurgents into the trade and just, start shredding.
Zayu's needs more than one Treb if he's gonna make that quick splash.
And
They
the
still could do it,
trade
though.
is exposed. He's cut. He's cut. Why?
Delete it, go short. Delete it, go short.
Oh no.
Go short trade.
Wiseman is going to be able to get this castle up. We got Halbs coming in. We got Lightus coming in. We got Anis. Oh, he backs his villagers off. Gets it down. Creates a nice little block there. And we'll see. Is he going to go the end around and try to get a castle over here? That'd be a 200 IQ move.
What's it? Zayu's got to come out now. What's he playing for score?
I think we're gonna have to look at the stats at the end of this game and see how much Andy has to be slinging these guys. And oh man, this is just Maldahar sitting with top score again. Oh, and here comes another wave of Paladins. This might be the uppercut. This is a great game. This turned out to be great.
It's fun. It's fast. It's action packed. So much better than a 1v1.
Oh man, True trying to come over with more Lightus, but Wiseman just has more Paladins. He has cavalry, and look at Maldahar just hammering with these onagers right now. He's hitting trade carts. He's killing Halbs. We got Trebs pounding, and that is the GG. The Juggernaut cannot be stopped.
Wow.
Maldahar, MVP so far of the Slugfest. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. So let's go ahead and try to get over to a Boomstick and Frostkin. I'm not going to waste any time. I do want to actually see the economy. Was Andy slinging? Yeah, he sent about 12K.